What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, and all my cold front friends, man? I don't know about y'all, but this couldn't come at a better time because it is like minus 25 degrees Celsius outside. It's like minus 14 Fahrenheit. And a song called Hypothermia is dropping today, if you didn't know. So I got my warm jacket on. Might be a little bit too warm. We're going to see if we can get through this. And I do have a confession to make, y'all. This is not my first time wearing this jacket and watching this video. The first time I reacted to this, like my first time viewing reaction, I ran out of hardware space on my computer and I didn't notice until after. And I was straight up disappointed, y'all. I like shed a tear. It was brutal. I called Ginny and I could barely talk. It was awful. But so I figured I would use this as an opportunity to go through the video and point out a few things that I definitely missed in my first go through, and a few things that maybe some of y'all didn't know or maybe didn't catch on the first go either. And before I get into that, this video is being sponsored with our new partners, Westone Audio. They've been staples in the audio community over the last 50 years, providing a wide array of in-ears for any kind of need, budget, instrument of choice. Singers out there, all you singers, I know you've been loving the in-ears. Our viewers do get 10% off by using the code BEL Development 10, and that is store-wide. You can use that on any of the products. They were kind enough to send me a set of the Mach 40s from the new Mach series, which goes from the 10s all the way up to the 80s. And they fit comfortably. I can wear them for like long periods of time when I film for 3-4 hours. And I just want to thank Westone Audio for the trust and for the love and for partnering with the channel. And let's get back to the video. And let's take a look, y'all. I love this song. This song is like, it's so cool to see how much they've progressed, even from like the first release. And what's interesting is like, just like a real quick sidebar, you know, it's not like they wrote, like when the first EP came out, when Thrones came out, it's not like they wrote the first song, waited for a little bit, wrote the next song. It's like it all was done and released, you know, at a schedule. And to see the progression that they've really given us, especially with this song, I think there's some really interesting pieces in this song. So let's go through this. Let's check this out.
I drape the cloth over my eyes.
Great riff. So first thing, this is a great shot for this too, if my little pause thing gets out of the way. But this guitar, this Fender guitar that Quinn's playing was actually a gift from our friend and now family, Thomas Ilgen, who I've interviewed on the channel. I had the pleasure of hanging out with, and a few of y'all at home have met. But this was a gift that he brought up and surprised Quinn with. That we're also going to see the Dingwall bass that he got Aria after. Right now she's playing or performing with her original Dingwall bass. And some amazing people out there, y'all. There's some amazing people. It looks cold. Y'all gotta do a song about like a sunburn or something. Great riff. Great harmonies. I really enjoy this bass tone too. Like I don't really want to do a bunch of comparing because it's an EP and like you can do a spread of feels or a spread of like experience on an EP. But I actually like this bass tone a little bit more than the last one we had. And the line is really great. The riff is really catchy. And Aria looks so comfortable singing and playing bass at the same time. Like she's getting so good at it, y'all. Great riff. I also really like that, like, it's like loading a shotgun or something, you know what I mean? I really dig it, man. I really dig it. So we're about to start getting into some of the storyline of the song here, and I believe, like, my interpretation of it is almost like we got like a voodoo doll going on with the spectator and like throwing challenges at the band or like throwing things in the way, like with this notebook, right? And I've been told that Arya actually did all the artwork for this, which I think is incredible. So keep an eye out for the artwork because it's really neat, man. She's been picked up by Kevin Moore has been kind of helping her along, and she's been studying a lot of this in her like school credit program so that she can graduate early. And I believe a lot of that like art stuff plays into helping her graduate early. So give like huge shout out to Arya and keep an eye out for that.
Crimson meets porcelain, blood rust on snow. Pain was left in frigid waves below. Silence forever, yet I'm at peace.
Like we get this like this notebook, it says lies, and she's gonna start drawing a circle here, and then they're getting like cut up with like the words lies. And y'all, the day that we get, ooh, it looks cold, y'all. You can see her goosebumps too. The day we get a music video from Freeze the Fall without blood in it will be the day I smile.
So the flowers grow. They watch me as I die.
So the circle that she's like just scribbling into this notebook here, we actually get a scene of it in the snow, right?
They watch
There's the
me
circle.
as I die.
And there's the circle right there, right? Oh, there it's actually in the book. Wow. Wow, man. Great job. I thought that was just on the lake. That is really cool.
Rushing through the eyes. I'll never breathe again. And everyone's a victim, but everyone's alive. Life says my mind's outside my time. I'm fed these vibrant lies. We mark in taunts and spew our thoughts till we all look the same.
Great fill, Jonah.
Watch each other die.
Great fill, Jonah. Great fill, man. There's like a lot of really tasty elements in this song that I think shows like a really nice progression. Because again, the fills are like they emphasize the song. They don't get in the way. It's not Jonah just trying to be like the lead character, like the like main character of the movie, right? It's these like tasteful fills that take you into the next section, which I think is really nice. And you know, lyrically and vocally, that like mixture of the head voice that's being brought into this, and Quinn sang in her head voice in a lot of songs before, but this one just has like a really nice like attention to it, I think. And like, my God, they look cold, right? This bridge section we're about to get into like really showcases some songwriting development, in my opinion.
Underneath the eye, they watch me as I die, rushing through the eyes. I'll never breathe again, and everyone's a victim, but everyone's alive.
There's that bass, right? Here's that ding wall that Travis gifted to Arya. Here, you get a good look
Everyone's alive.
right there, right? I can't remember what the models are, but like, oh, I can move that? How cool is that? Yeah, like what a gentleman, y'all. What a gentleman. The fire scene looks great. I'm half like thinking if that's a real fire, A, dope. B, smart. Keep everyone warm. C, looks great for the footage.
And they'll say I cried. And they'll say I
Beautiful.
cried. So say my words for me. So say my words
Terrifying.
for
Terrifying. Yeah, great job, Evan. Great job, Teddy. Great job to the band. Teddy was the spectator. Ginny got a producer credit. Yeah, man, this was crazy. They told me from the beginning, they told me that the video was going to be crazier than VHS is, probably up to like the eye of the beholder type thing. But when it comes to like how in depth it was, man, like they went wild with this one. Very, very artistic. I really enjoyed this song, y'all. I'm sure y'all have too. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments. The bridge section I thought was really interesting. There's not one time, especially my first few listens. This is only the second time I've heard the song. My first few listens, I keep trying to like predict where the bridge is gonna go, and every time I'm wrong, like which is great. It keeps me on my toes, right? And I think that's really exciting. And using like juxtaposing that, is that how you say that? With such like nice haunting falsetto vocals, I think is like really, really, really special, man. I think this one in particular really shows the like growth of their songwriting. VHS, one of my favorite songs. It was like my top song of 2024. But like this one really shows their like growth as songwriters, in my opinion. So let me know what you thought. Let me know if I missed anything. I'm not the lore guy. Y'all know I love this band. I'm close with this band, but I'm not the lore guy. These are just some things that I didn't notice. And I think it's great. I think it's great. Shout out to everyone involved. I'll have the link to this and their Patreon in the description box, y'all. And I'll see you on the next one.